The purpose in today's experiment with Doc Swinson Session Blend, the blend that we're creating to be the more typical drinker, right? You can go to the shelf, you pick it up for a really great price point, and use it in any kind of cocktail, or as well as just putting on the rocks or in your glass at the house. So the idea was to figure out how Doc Swinson's Session Blend bodes against industry standards in both cocktails and on their own. We did a blind study here. We used Dennis, our house bartender extraordinaire. He picked 4 different bourbons that are industry standards. So these are things like High West, Four Roses, Wild Turkey, and Doc Swinson Session Blend. And he put them into 3 different types of cocktails. The goal was to produce a cocktail such as a Manhattan, an Old Fashioned, as well as a sour that was done with all 4 of these types of bourbon in a blind taste with about 12 different people. And we went through, tasted them all, and then came up with what we thought were the best and why. And I think that was that was a good telling of what we do here and how we accomplish that. So it's going into produce a whiskey that functions for what we intended it to function for. And that's something that we maybe don't always do at Doc Swinson, because generally we look for just profiles that we think are frickin' epic based on the profiles that will work with that whiskey. And with Session Blend in particular, this was a different venture into understanding how cocktails and the average drinker wants to taste a bourbon. I think we found it. There, it was the top of the game.